Alright, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a January setup for the month of January. We already recorded this one time, so this is our second go around. We're going to start with the good things. Start here, budget planner. This is an old one that I had. We're also going to start with the Setup for Success book, a productive goal planner that I use from time to time. And we're going to be using our older planner. It has the older dates in it, and we'll go through and put new dates in it. So one of the things I wanted to do was go back to the old way I used to do things, to start out with reading a verse or a goal or a scripture. And we know that all things work together for the good. Romans 8:28 is the thing from this particular January planner that I had before, and we're going to reiterate that again. So that is one of the things we're going to use as our motto for the month. We are going to use some of the inserts that we had from before. So let's jump into the inserts. So the first thing we want to do is we have this laminated sheet, and it's a beautiful laminated sheet where it has Monday, Tuesday through Friday and some of the weekends. And that's just to go inside to talk about some of the things we want to do. The good thing about this is that we can write on it and erase. Alright? And I love when things are, I don't know if you can see it, but when we have like the graph type paper, I love that for myself, and that is the way we're going to do it. Alright, so let's jump into the good things. Start here, budget planner. I have not predated, and I love that it's not predated, so I can use it at any time. I have started to create my own planner, which is a great thing for me as well, and I'll share that with you guys in the future months to come. So we started with January, and I had to re-record this because I couldn't see any of it because of the shadows. Alright, so what I've done is for January, my house budget for this month is just $500, and that's the $500 we'll start out with. That doesn't mean that's all we're going to use in the house, but because I am living with family now, things have changed. My dental plan went all the way up to, I ended up having to get some dental work, and what I am doing is paying it down. That was about $6 grand, so we're going to pay that down. Anything that comes with auto repair, we've allocated $100. Groceries, lunch, all that stuff. So the budget is $400, which is just my contribution. All right. So down here it has fun money. I'm not doing anything fun right now, so we won't be doing that. Charity will be something like your tithes or whatever it may be that you want to implement. And then here, we know we have a bunch of credit cards. We still have not gotten rid of them all. We've gotten rid of one, and that's it. We know we use phones and internet constantly, so I'm going to keep that in our budget. We will be doing our cash stuffing, and in this planner, it has a place where it says things you spend. So as we go along, we'll start documenting when we spend stuff. That way we can actually keep up with it. Now here, I put a little note down here from some of my old stickers, and it says, have a positive mind. I want to keep having a positive mindset, so I stuck it in here just to remind myself to do that. Alright, there's another page for the spending, and then at the end of this planner it has where we can review the expenses from the last month. We don't have any last months because we just been going for it, doing whatever we wanted to do, and that is a big huge no. So I'll come back with another video and talk about our biggest wins, and talk about was my budget met, and if it not, what I'll do with it later, and did I achieve any of the monthly goals. So let's talk about the monthly goals. So I did do the amount that I'm going to have. The income amount is here. The savings amount is $500, so twice a month. That's what we're trying to achieve, and the total is here, so $1,000 out of the entire amount that we'll have and to achieve. So my monthly goal is to strengthen my finances to achieve the measurable amount of income in 6 months. The achieved savings is $500 or $1,000 a month. If I can get $1,000 a month in there, then we've done well. If I can place some of those sinking challenges and sinking funds in there as well, then we've done well. First goal, and that's what it is. So I don't know. We want to have some monthly goals and challenges. So the first thing we want to do is we want to begin a savings challenge. This was the best savings challenge category that I had before. I would love to keep those categories the same. 5K in 6 months. To begin the 52-week challenge, it did work for me, and I want to continue for it to work for me. The $5 and the $1 challenge, we'll come back with small videos for each one. The $1,000 in the 30 days was one of those challenges that definitely worked for me, and I'd love to do that again. For those people who don't have much income, but you do have something that you can do, which is the $500 in 30 days. I think that's a wonderful thing. The coin challenge, we have lots of coins that we do need to count again, and that was whatever your spare change is. If you do get spare change, I know a lot of y'all don't spend cash, but some of those that do still use cash, you can take those coins and stick them in a jar. All right, so our goals for the month of January is to make sure we continue savings, stop the investment options, or invest in something. So whether it be diversify your investments, that's what I want to do now. So basically, I know that I have a full 3B. Maybe I'll increase that. I'm on the road to exiting, so if I don't increase that 403B, then maybe one of the options I may invest in something like Bitcoin or something else. We'll just figure out what we want to invest in. All right. Check on the credit history, and to increase our credit history, since my little incident that happened on the tube, we got to watch the credit. We got to make sure the credit is where it needs to be. Now, we want to start our business page. We did start a web page, and so that is one of the things that I did check off. And so now we want to concentrate on traffic. I want to get traffic to the page, make sure we got it set up like we're supposed to. And right now, I'm not feeling it, so we're going to definitely do that. So extra income, let's concentrate on some of the side hustles that we have. Our side hustles being that web page will generate some digital income. We want to also focus on the social media, not just YouTube, but other aspects of different elements of social media. I also want to reduce the debt. So paying off more credit cards, we've got the student loan out the way, let's pay some more things off. So that is those are some of the goals and savings challenges mixed together. So now let's go over here. You notice that was from 2022, we didn't do so good. So we set the goals: increase income, reduce debt, savings, increase incomes in the side hustle, repair the credit, get the credit score back up, and add the info to Equifax, like adding the bills and the income and stuff like that we pay. So that is one of those things that we're going to do. We are going to use this particular sheet for the $1,000 savings challenge, but this $1,000 savings challenge is through the month. So I believe anybody and everybody can use something like this. I was thinking about creating one. I think I did create one similar. By each month, you just put on here what you save, color it in, and write it down however you want to make it look for you. So maybe I'll go ahead and create that and add that as an added effect so people can actually start with their savings. I know I always say I'm going to put it on there, but I had no place for you to go get it. Now we got a place for you to go get it. So let's put that up. All right. And here's another insert where we can just write out our weekly goals. This one has little dots on it. Like I said, I love the graph paper and the dots and whatnot. I'm just infatuated by those things. So let's review our sinking funds that we're going to actually put up within the next couple of days. Our sinking fund is going to be the same type of way. We're going to take out at least $500, and I don't see it on here. What I do see is some of the credit cards written out and telling me what's due and what's not. We should have accomplished quite a bit of that. January and February challenge is $25 times 4 is $100, so that's $25 a week. I think we can do that. That doesn't sound hard, right? And the 5K in 6 months. So, and then I still got the $5 and the $1 challenge. Everybody can do the $5 and the $1 challenge. If you can't do it, then whatever dollars you got is what you're going to use. All right, I think that is pretty much it. It looks like it's all over the place to me, but I know it's not. So I'm going to go ahead and insert some of these things inside of this planner and start redoing this whole planner. So we're going to redo this entire planner and put it together as we want. I used to love to put the stickers in there. I had it going on, didn't I? I sure did. So let's go ahead and take these things out and redo all of this part. And look, you see here, I get stuck with all these blank planners and all this blank stuff. Man, we using this stuff. So let's just focus on what we got for the week, and I'm gonna add new stuff. Let's add, the first thing I want to add is the savings challenge in here, and then I'll add the dates. I'll go through and add the dates. I know you can't see that, so let's get in the view of the camera. Alright, so we add that, and we're going to add this. And you notice I put down that it is January 25. So if you got some of these old ones laying around, use them. And we're going to insert this one. And this was with Seeking Funds. My Seeking Funds is about $550. I don't see where I've written it down, but definitely I'm going to add it. Here is the month at a glance on the back. We still have land taxes, so we paid them for the month already. But we want to start with that. Basically, what we're doing is I'm starting all over. And I don't mind starting over. It's just that I think I held myself accountable more when I actually did it. So that's just what we're doing. Right, this is just a blank tracker sheet. We don't need that one. I did go through all of the subscriptions and pull the subscriptions and canceled a bunch of stuff. We canceled a lot of stuff. So it is what it is. I don't care if it's not coordinated or not. What I do care about is that saying I don't care how it looks right now. What I care about is getting the job done. So what I definitely have done, we're going to add to it. All right, so I gotta hold myself accountable for what we need to do and how we're going to do it. So I hope that this video was helpful and I didn't go too fast or too slow. I'm getting back into the swing of actually recording and actually uploading. So that's what we're going to do. If you haven't checked out any of my savings videos, go ahead and check them out over here. If you haven't checked out any of my playlists, please check them out over here. We want to keep the channel going. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye now.